Yeah, and the music's like normal now, so we've done it.
Saved us. But she's not here.
She was like metaphysical or whatever. How did she regain her strength?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all?
Oh, maybe it was all imaginary.
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Fucking cool.
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Oh. Oh yeah, you got like internal organ damage now. Might want to get that checked out by a doctor.
Let's get back to the stadium.
Yeah.
PYRO
Oh, okay. I was
Archon
gonna say,
is
fuck the
definitely
doctor. Let's go see the Archon. But I guess both are in one
I
place.
recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Yeah, and also I can kind of cleanse Abyss energy, even though I guess it didn't matter at the end. Oh god, what a horrible angle.
Paimon feels okay. What about
Actually,
you,
yeah,
Traveler?
what's up with that? I understand why I wouldn't be affected, but
Right.
Paimon, what are
You seem to
you?
do pretty well against the Abyss.
I'm so confused about you, Paimon.
Let's get
You
going.
have a little bit of the
We
Abyss in
need
that
to share
cape
what
of
we learned in
yours,
the
you
Night
know.
Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon.
No,
I'll
no,
let her
I think
explain
we
it.
should talk with her about it
Follow
rather than talk
every
about
move
it
we make
here.
From here on out, we'll
Oh,
decide Natlan's
we're
ultimate
finally
fate.
making towards the end of this arc. The arc that we just started. I'm kind of curious to see what the, what is the price that Malvika had to pay? Oh, is she in the fire? Oh, wait, no, we're still going, okay. About to be like, shit, she's fire now? Maybe she's just gonna be like, oh, she's fine. She's like standing and everything.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Oh, wait, that's what you had to lose? You just burned all the objects for, like, memory power, I guess? Damn. Here I was thinking it was going to be something, like, actually, like, important.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Can't do
It's
both
best not to
things
let
at the
any
same
lingering effects
time?
of the Abyss go untreated.
Okay,
Thank goodness you
alright.
made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan.
Damn, if only she had told you first
Take a
before
seat,
you
everybody.
had to yell at
I'll
your
examine
sister.
you one by one.
Despite the short stay in the Night Kingdom and Lelani and the others have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to Quiqui's extensive experience treating abysmal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. Whoa, it also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days.
Yeah, shit, I probably have like fucking polyps or something in my rectum. I'm gonna need to have one of them cameras stuck up my ass.
I have to say, though, I've never seen
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
react to the Abyss like you,
Yeah, I'm
Traveler.
pretty cool.
It's like
And
you're
I'm from
completely
space, so
immune to
it
its
kind of makes
power.
sense.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
So that means we're the only ones that can go on expeditions into the Night Kingdom.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role.
Should have
in
just
the
let me
events to
join
come.
your stupid competition in the first
Of
place.
course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
Like who? We're the only patients that mattered. We're the only ones that went into the abyss
All right, all
recently.
right. We might not see eye to eye.
Fuck
but
you,
we both have good
Quichi,
intentions.
whatever your name is.
Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Quichi, it is like all you. You are the problem.
Yeah.
Ah, God. Chaska. Chaska's the cool one.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll
Yeah.
get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge
Whoa,
of destruction.
sudden zoom
It's
in.
very possible our nation has less than a year before total
Oh shit,
devastation.
that's just enough time for the patches to come out, right? Where?
No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year. Oh
That's
my
right.
god.
But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss.
Yeah, pretty bad
Unlike the
time.
other
But y'all got
nations,
fucked.
That land never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we
Oh.
suffered the worst of the invasion.
But
The
why?
battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives.
What does it mean, loss of your civilization?
Even then, It took centuries.
I wonder if
of
it's talking about,
solving
like, the
disasters
dragons
caused by the
that,
abyss
like, used to
finally
be living
achieve
here.
The peace we know today.
Although only 500 years ago seems like not too long ago.
And still, this is
So I thought the
God's
dragons died
superficial
way
victory.
longer ago.
The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
Damn.
I'd never.
The
I'm
problems
skipping
plaguing the
over
Night
people's
Kingdom are all
dialogue
the
when
more
it's stupid like
complicated
that.
because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years
Damn.
before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
Good fucking math there. You got it like on the dot almost.
But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory.
Talk about
Nor did they
depressing.
hold hope
Damn.
for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long
Yeah, that's not too different from what happened to Fiorina, you know. She also had a 500-year plan.
So that's what
It
happened.
was pretty miserable for
After
her.
finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series
Oh
of
yeah,
new memories.
yeah, the fucking giant.
Since the plan was mentioned in those memories,
Fucking
I
Tupac.
guess I've been chosen to play an important
So
role in
good.
it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Wait, I thought the Pyro Archon from back then was a guy. They said as much.
But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live
Oh wait,
that
what
long.
if the Pyro Archon is like a phoenix?
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time.
Don't tell me it's like a
However, the natural
one for all
limitations of our
situation.
A god can extend a human's life by
Oh.
using a certain amount of divine power.
Oh,
or
so maybe her
subjecting
family
them to a
was
curse.
dead.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that.
Oh,
We can only rely on our own methods. A human
tell.
life is like a flame destined to be extinguished.
uh,
500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Oh. Okay, so she was the one from then. She died, and she came back. I guess as a child, grew up as a human, all that. I don't know. I guess that's gotta be
Yes.
it.
We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together.
And you really
as one.
can't do that again? It's really gonna be that
If
difficult?
the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wyab.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems like a pretty simple enough situation, right?
Once a tribe
Surely.
was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero.
Oh, this is just like
Indicating the tribe was
Bionicles.
once
Hell
again ready for
yeah.
war.
Let's go. I love
The chosen would
Bionicle.
then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old.
So it's basically just
500
doing what
years
you've already been doing with these games. Like, you get a team of like 5
So
or
that
6
means-
people.
I'm one of the chosen?
And surely Kanish will be another one, and
That's
so
right.
will
You bear the
Chaska.
ancient name Umoja, the same one held
Oh.
by the hero from your tribe.
Oh, we just have to
500 years
find
ago.
people with the important
It means
ancient
unity.
names? Okay.
After your adventure
Easy
in the Night
enough.
Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
So, doesn't that make our job really easy?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke.
Ooh.
But something went wrong.
Alright, which
along
Pyro
the way.
Archon fucked it all up?
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
Yeah,
Once
who
again,
messed
it
that all
comes
up?
down to the deterioration of the Night
Oh,
Kingdom.
oh, that's right, that's right. right.
Communication between the sacred
I thought,
flame and the
I kind of
Wyab
thought it's
was
like it'd be the responsibility of the people themselves.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
I guess Jensen's probably another one of the
Exactly.
main heroes.
It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter.
Say it doesn't have intelligence, but it sure
If we
is
want to
hitting you
unlock
guys
that
where it
information
hurts.
From being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the
I
sidelines.
think you could have been more direct, not gonna lie. I think
Currently,
sideline
Shalonen
work
of the
was too
Children
much
of
work.
Echoes,
Oh.
Kaniche of the Scions
Ah,
of the Canopy,
Kaniche. Yep,
and
and
the
Jensen.
Yansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been
Who the
acknowledged
fuck is
by their names.
Shalonen? Also, sorry, Kachina. Damn, no luck for you.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Okay, so we only need 2 more people.
But we have less than a year.
I think we'll find them in time. Don't worry, it's not that big of a nation.
But we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes
So
have been gathered.
bionicle.
That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Exactly.
Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize
Oh
your
yeah, didn't
full
that come up
potential.
already? I think I was talking to Kachina actually. We're
Just
like,
like your
what if a god
determination to
just
save
like gave
Kachina,
you cool
I hope
powers
your
or
commitment
whatever?
to this
And
endeavor
she's like,
comes from
it
your
wouldn't be
own
that
strength of
cool.
will,
You wouldn't be
rather than
that
a
cash
sense of
money.
obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
You
That's right.
making it way
Their
too fucking
time is yet to
difficult.
come.
I
Putting
guess a good
pressure
enough
on them
reason to wait for the
beforehand will
next
only
fucking
hinder
patch
the
to come
development.
out. What if they don't make it in
I can
time?
only trust in the judgment of the Wyatt.
Fucking
I
wild.
have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact,
Alright.
it was precisely
Well, at this
because
point,
I
I'm
chose to trust
definitely
and rely on
certain
others
that,
we managed to get this far.
She's Mavic is a good person, and that the Abyss is not going to be a good person at
Natlan's
the
salvation
end.
lies not in its
The
Archon
Abyss
or
is
any
just the bad
singular
guy.
individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you? What?
You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Oh.
I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, right. All the stuff
Oh.
you stored here
I
before.
assume she
Where
just
did it all go?
burned it up.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you
I
would
assume
make it
like
back
burning
within
it
my
was like
kingdom.
symbolic in some way and gave her superpowers.
After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more
exactly.
important purpose. Fuel.
Fuel?
That's why she was so fucking
So
strong and
back
punched a
then,
hole in
that's
the damn
why you-
roof.
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried
Oh.
in battle.
Fucking contending
On their
fire
own,
thing again.
each item's
Phlogus,
power is
sorry,
limited.
Phlogiston.
But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But
Pyro
aren't they
is so
all precious
fucking
treasures?
weird.
What about their stories?
Say it would like fucking blow up into goddamn other dimensions.
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that
Oh,
power.
there's okay. There's still that rock right there. That's important, right?
I'm so sorry.
Wasn't she the one that was telling us how like the memory of
You
it is
have
important?
nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever
Don't call it a
lost to the
totem
abyss.
pole. It didn't look like
And
one.
then, it would
Also,
only be a
that
matter of
totem
time
pole got
before the
like
Children of Echoes was
fucking
met
ate
with
by the
disaster.
damn abyss wall. Is it really
Besides,
okay?
When those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they
Oh,
would
I just
not mourn
realized
their
she even
loss.
lost that like picture she had of her
Even when
family.
you put it that way,
Dang.
I I still
Which
feel bad.
I'm still kind of lost. Like, I don't know if that family was alive. I need to go back when I'm editing and like double check that. I don't know if she's saying her family was from
There's
back
no need.
500 years
Remember what I
ago,
told you about
or like she reincarnated with a modern day
The
family.
people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
Yeah, with that mindset, it's really like it was like not even a problem. I think it would have been cool if she actually
still
lost the
have
memory
regrets,
of all of
Let them
those.
fuel your resolve in
I
the
think if,
battles
like,
to come.
What I think would have been more
deeds will
emotionally
become new
impactful
legends and
is if for
nurture
this
new
moment
forms
here
of
she didn't
power,
have to
just like
burn
the
like
items
all of
once
it to get
stored
us
here.
out. And then she explained it, yeah, when I burn this, like, the memory's gone for good.
Well,
And then, like, some
we'd like to
big
return
final
the
fight
favor.
happens, she burns it all up, and she, like, forgets everything. That would
Well,
have
if
been
that's the
tragic.
case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
I think I'm too young to drink, but
Now that Kachina
that's
has
not
returned,
stopping me,
we can
so...
finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's
Yeah.
triumph in the Night Warden Wars.
And we can show those two fucking assholes up
We can
now.
all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus,
Oh,
you'll be
hell
able to
yeah.
silence everyone who doubted you
Mavuika
once and
knows
for all,
exactly what
Kachina.
I'm thinking of.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast.
No,
doesn't
victory
feel
feast is
right.
fine as long as that feast is literally just
Try not to let it
like
get to
saying,
you.
okay,
It's important
we're
to
done.
stay calm.
We
Worrying
don't need to
about it
actually
will
talk
only
over the
affect your
meal,
judgment.
right?
All right. You should head out.
Oh god.
I'll join you in a bit.
It's still not going to end this fucking arc. Oh, unless maybe the victory feast will be the start of like the next arc. What's going on with you, Mavuika? Oh? Memories of the Pyro Archon? Yellow? This Wyub town? What's happening? Is this just her mind palace?
When I was young, I used to
Taya, are you actually dead at
listen
this
to the
point?
stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot
Just
spring
wait until the
lands
modern day when people make money off of
together.
it.
It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually
Are those
understand the true
CDs?
value
What are
of the
those?
springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite
It's
potential.
so weird to me still
I can
that
see
like
it.
Kachina is like
One day, when
she
I'm no
I
longer
guess
fighting
isn't
for him, I'll
important
come
to
here
the story. I
and
mean,
tell
she's
stories to
important
all
to the
the
story, but
warriors
she's not
did,
like
just
important
like
to the
those warriors
story.
did for me.
I really thought with the whole setup and like her going through the arc and everything is like she's gonna be
So,
the big
You
one.
better get busy, Pyro Archon,
Maybe she'll be the hidden
or I'll
seventh
end up running out of
hero.
Stories.
That's okay, you'll be dead if you're not already. I'm still kind of confused about that. I'm assuming she's just like dead at this point. You're not gonna make me walk places, are you? Oh, it would be cool to walk around as a Pyro Archon. Oh, I think they are. Oh, God. Oh, please don't. Okay, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll play itself. Okay, it looks like it's playing itself. I was gonna say, because it's like... Honkai has it where you'll do story arcs where you play as a character that's not released yet, but I've never seen Genshin do
Our
it.
nation is engulfed in
That's
darkness.
Tenoch.
Our tribes
He's
stand
not nearly
divided,
as cool
and
as
yet
I
you
was hoping he
promise
would be.
victory in the distant future.
Not only that, he's just like... He's one of the, like, water tribe
The
guys.
abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in
I thought he'd be
many
like, I don't
times.
know,
Were
rock
that
tribe
not
or
the case, I
something.
would never
Thought he'd be
understand
cool.
exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution,
Oh,
and my
damn.
power will no longer aid you in victory.
Damn, Tenoch. Jeez.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince
Oh,
me.
okay.
Just
At first I thought he was
single
actually
sentence.
like a dick or something, but...
I understand your choice. The The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to.
We're gonna have to go through like each of her fucking like memories.
Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Damn, to know she kind of fucking harsh in my buzz, man. Trying to be done with this damn arc. Ugh. Part of me wants to be like, why couldn't they have done this in a later patch? But I know that people wouldn't remember any of this. I know I wouldn't. If this happened like next time, I'd be like, who the fuck? Oh. Oh, they were 500 years ago. Oh, that's kind of sad. Also, your mom doesn't look as good in 3D as she did in that 2D art piece.
What about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
Yeah.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is
What about her
hers
cool
to make,
dad?
and she deserves
What happened to
our
him? Is he
support.
just like fucking dead?
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry.
Did she just like die on the spot or something, or
across
what?
time,
She threw
we
herself in
will
the
all
fire.
do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Gosh, she does not look nearly as good as she did in the
Yeah,
art piece.
Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Seriously though, Dad should be here.
Oh
Where
yeah,
is he?
that's what I was wondering.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all.
Damn,
Don't take it to heart. my
Mavuika,
dear.
it sucks to have this good of a
just who he
memory,
is.
huh? Unless this is, I don't know.
Just remember,
I mean, they're talking
matter
like
what
it was
happens in the
500 years
future.
ago.
we will always love you.
So I'm assuming she's not like talking to ghosts or anything. This is taking so long. This really good story moment had to happen at the very end of a long play
One
session.
day.
Hina, you're gonna be dead. Don't worry about it. I don't think anyone else reincarnates.
But I'll think of something.
Yeah.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day.
Oof.
If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find
I
it.
hope it's not tragic. Watch, she's like an abyss monster now.
Don't forget about me.
Alright. Okay, who else do we need to fucking talk to? What am I missing? The grape jar? Is that the last one?
That's your decision. You have my
Nigindi.
full support, Archon.
I don't need to hear about how people think she's doing a like smart idea. I assumed as much. I assumed she was good at her job. Oh my god. Just keeps going. And I still don't know who gave her the grape wine.
My legacy. They shall grant us the strength.
Oh, this is like
to
the
overcome
OG
next
Archon.
tragedy.
Damn. He really was just some boring ass NPC, wasn't he? I could tell by his voice.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
I like that Archon the most. He sounds like some old grizzled person. Bet he was the coolest one. Damn it, we never knew who left that
the
wine.
inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Damn.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Whoa. Don't tell me I still have to do this stupid fucking victory feast. Oh my god. Dude, you could have just ended it there. Oh, I shouldn't have gone in that room. Fuck. If we just go in and we see Mavuika having her whole fucking vision, it's like, oh shit, my bad. I'm having memories of when I first beat the very first arc in Mondstadt, and when I was recording, I was like, shit, I don't want to fucking listen. I don't want to talk to all these people at the end of the quest.
You here for the victory feast too?
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Actually, shit, now that I think about it, I
So
think my
just came to
early
deliver some
Genshin
medicine.
videos were like
I was about to leave
only
actually.
20 minutes long. Ooh,
It's
weird.
not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back.
You
It's
are
just-
so toxic and bad for hanging out
you
with.
two had a
I don't
fight.
want to hang out with you
Causing
either.
trouble during-
I want to
Yeah, she was
leave.
super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we
Tell
first
us
met.
anything. Is
Maybe it seemed
Chaska gonna
unreasonable,
die?
Picking that fight with her before you left. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it
Yeah, she
in,
seemed
but
fine.
still
I
loses
don't think
control.
she's that
So
crazy.
what you're saying is,
You deliberately provoked her
Okay,
so she'd take that
maybe it
impulse
sounds a
out
little
or whatever?
stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to
You're
make it back
so
safe and sound.
toxic.
That's all I wanted.
God. You're a horrible sister.
what? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
Like a normal fucking person? No way.
No way.
Oh my
Chaska
god.
never opens
Hate
up
it when I
about
say
her
the
own
same
pain,
thing as the
especially to her
characters.
family. Learn about this. Or it'll be even harder to help her.
You are a horrible
I
person.
appreciate the understanding, and don't worry.
I
I'll
have
find
to
a way
piss
to
her off.
break
It's the
loose
only
this burden.
way.
Anyway, I need to get going.
Damn, if only she
Enjoy the
hadn't been raised by
celebration.
pterodactyls.
Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
Who would have thought there was
All
a
I
deeper
need to
reason
heal
behind
is
their
food.
argument?
Tasty
And
fried
then it's all the
food.
Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Damn. Abyss can't help but be the way it is. It's just like part of its nature, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out one day, probably. Alright. Just please. No more. Oh my god, this fucking groomer again. She could look out. There's 2 children in the vicinity. Dude, you have to warn people whenever you go near a school, man. You can't be hanging out around here. Just giving him
Let's
shit.
give a huge round of applause.
Your
to
voice
our
is
brave
not
young
fitting.
warrior, Kachina!
Yay.
Thank you, everyone.
This feels like one of those cutscenes I probably don't care too deeply
So
about.
much potential at your age. You have
He's also a
You're one to
groomer.
talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
Heh.
I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
What the fuck?
I had no
Who's-
choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Damn.
Oh, really? So you weren't
Oh,
just
she's a
trying to get
cutie. I
ahead
like
in the
her.
first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So I stopped to bandage his wound.
That's a lie.
He insisted on repaying the favor. What was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing
Oh, we're like
me.
actually giving this guy shit. Oh, he was the guy from the very beginning.
But the fact of the
Okay.
matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams
It's okay.
too.
We got to work with Mulan, and that worked out in the end.
Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
And you died for like longer than anyone's been dead for.
What about you guys? Did you make it far?
I bet they got their ass beat.
Archie
Get
and Captain
fucked.
drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Wow, dude, I would be
got
fucking
disqualified.
pissed. I would find that guy and beat the shit out of him.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
Fucking Pakal.
Alright, I'm alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends,
Oh, but I
I'd
don't
like to say a few
care.
words.
You're
Firstly,
obviously not the
I'm
main
grateful to my
character
friends
anymore,
and
so
our
I
great
don't
Archon for helping to bring me
care.
back. This traveler and his companion Paimon
Mhm.
are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they
Yeah.
were allowed to participate
Even though I
in the
haven't leveled the
pilgrimage,
Traveler. Actually, I think my
no
Traveler
doubt
is level
win the
90
whole
now that I
thing.
think about it, but his gear ain't
They've
shit.
agreed to let me learn from them.
Oh,
With their
shit,
help,
I forgot.
I
Oh,
believe I
God.
can become
Am I
even
actually
stronger
obligated to
still.
do that?
And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san.
The important
They all helped
ones.
the traveler and
The
Paimon
ones with
figure out
real
a way to
character
bring me back from the
design.
Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So
I'll
please
take
give
a
another
round of
applause
shots,
for them.
please, to
Thank
get
you
through this
so
night.
much.
Well said.
Whoa. That old guy in the corner doesn't give a shit about this event. He's just like, ah, fucking kids. I'm trying to get drunk on my own
Being a
time.
hero, Kachina.
To be honest,
I mean,
it
she's
felt
not like
bit
a
overwhelming.
real hero, not
It
like
all
the
just
other
feels so
heroes.
surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion.
That way, I become a champion
Hey,
coach.
please
Yeah,
don't
imagine. I could just like
ignore
start,
me.
like, I could make good money just teaching everyone how to be really good at fighting, I guess. I'll talk to Mavuika. Yeah, hey, Mavuika, you had a really long cutscene. Let's have another one for you. Why not?
You're here. Have some fruit juice.
Damn, you're
I got
really
it
ew.
specially
What
for
the
you.
hell kind of fruit juice is that? It's
You know,
neon.
my favorite.
What Is it? I've been traveling with you for so long and I still don't know.
Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted?
Because they had their own lives to live.
Yeah, I'm sure that was more important than saving the fucking nation.
The
Yeah,
thought
you're
of
right,
telling
you're right.
them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed too cruel.
I'm just saying that, like, I don't know. I'm too tired to argue with you people anymore.
You could just
It's
as
basically the
point out
argument that,
everything in this world would come to an
between,
end
like,
eventually.
Kanishin and Mualani
Life
earlier.
is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years.
What? No, sun couldn't
sound
possibly go
ridiculous.
out.
I
What
couldn't
else
make
would
them
orbit
shoulder
around
that burden
us?
with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them.
Mavuika's like the Gojo of this arc.
Of course, without me.
It makes me think she actually is
But
going
since
to
I was
die
the
at
one
the
who
end
came
of
up with
it.
the plan,
But
I
then
felt duty
they
bound
wouldn't
to
be able
see
to
it through to
sell
the
her
end.
character
Paimon's suddenly
through
remembering that
gotcha
portion of the room.
rolls.
Was that your family from back then?
Yes. it was.
Uh-huh, so it
So when
was
you
from
asked me who my
500
sister
years
grew up to
ago.
be, the truth is that very little information
Damn,
survives.
it's depressing. I hope she's an abyss monster.
From what I've been able to piece
for the
together,
lore.
I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played
You know, I
an
want to say,
instrumental
like,
role in
oh, it's only
rebuilding the
500
scions of the
years
Canopy
ago,
tribe,
but then it's also
designing
like,
and building many
I don't know,
houses.
sure, it's only 500 years ago,
But of
and
course,
I guess by modern
none of
day
her
standards,
buildings are
it's like,
around anymore.
we can pull up a good bit of information from
Still,
500 years
It was
ago.
an impressive achievement,
But,
and I'm very
I mean, it's
proud
all
of her.
dependent on records, and we also have a lot of modern technology to help with that. So that's what if you had to leave
I feel
behind.
lost keenly. It seems
Yeah,
to
my
stir up
sister's
feelings
actually in
of
charge of the
regretting you.
people that are, like, causing you guys all this
This is
strife.
something I have long since
I know a
come
lot
to
about
terms with.
loss. I've read the comic
This
once
is a
or
war.
twice.
And there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's why I want to ask if you're aware of fate.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
Yeah, it means we don't have to put any
I
effort
suppose,
into
but
it.
So what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here
Dude,
and
I'm
now.
about to fucking give up. God damn.
And it's precisely because we humans cannot know
It's
our
like an
fate
8-hour
that
fucking
we will never
arc.
give up on our struggle.
Jesus Christ, Genshin Impact's wanting me to put like real work
This
hours
is
into
a
it.
pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes.
It's okay, we
short.
still have like almost a whole year.
Well,
We're fine.
3 to be precise.
Huh?
There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side.
You
Whatever it takes.
sure you don't mean me?
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss
Yeah,
is
why would I
truly
not help?
remarkable.
This isn't like an
Would you believe
Inazuma where my
you
character is
would
just all of a
always
sudden
figure
like,
in the
no, I
upcoming
don't want to
battle.
help. Let them fight.
If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey,
Ooh.
but I will also forge a brand new ancient name
Ooh.
for you.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Ancient names can be forged.
I'm down for that. Do I pass it on
They
to
can.
people? Damn.
Several strict conditions must be met, but
Ah.
if they couldn't be forged
Yeah, I was
at
gonna
all,
say.
then the number of them in circulation
I was
would
like
have long dwindled to
wondering
zero.
before how that worked.
Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full.
Hell yeah. I'd be
Your
like an
stories will
honorary
be remembered by our
Natlanite.
people for all the years
Natlantian.
to come.
Natlanan.
The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still.
Oh,
This is my personal guarantee
that's
that I shall
right.
never
Having the
let you
ancient
fall.
name is what lets you come back to life.
Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill
God,
at
you're
all
so
costs.
fucking
This
cool.
nation always honors its heroes.
Yes, about me. That's my help people out. Also, I already come back to life when I die.
Just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away.
Oh.
She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before,
Yeah.
I trust she'll find a way.
I guess that'll be the start of, like, the next fucking quest. I guess she's also gonna be in... Wait, is she the, like, pink-purple character? Oh, shit, that's actually the end of it. Oh, hell yeah. But also, that person breakdancing. God damn. Okay, wait, hold on.
Lost much of her power.
How the hell did you figure that out,
Although your
Rezanov?
injury complicates things. This is most certainly the opportune time to
Can I just call him Captain? I think Captain's fine,
Victory
right?
and defeat
Oh
are
yeah,
always
why was I calling him
not
Capitano all this
outcomes.
time? It's just Captain.
I've never taken advantage of an opponent
Oh.
in a time of weakness.
Oh.
And I don't intend to start now.
Sick. Thank God. I was about to be like, damn, we're gonna have trouble.
As for you,
But I guess he's just a cool guy.
I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Oh yeah.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains,
I don't
we
recognize his
cannot
voice, so I
turn
have no idea who
day
the fuck
into
this guy
night.
is.
She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to.
Damn.
You don't have much time.
So cool.
And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how
Why are
useful
we
you
hiding
may
this
turn out
guy's
to be.
face?
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Huh? What? I'm confused. What was that about? Alright, fucking... I don't even know anymore, man. Genshin's fucking crazy.